Yes, children, in continuation of our module magnetic effect of current, today we are going to see force on a charged particle, force on a charged particle, force on a charged particle in a magnetic field. In a magnetic field, the force, a theoretical formula we have seen earlier, F is equal to Q VB sin theta. Here we are going to prove it. Force experienced by a current element, suppose here is a current element IDL that we know. The force experienced by a current element in a magnetic field B. Formula also we know, that is dF is equal to small force, that is IDL into B. That formula we have seen earlier. This is the force here. Now if the current element IDL is due to the motion of charged particle, जब charged particle move कर रहा है उसकी वजह से जो current element है, that is IDL. Each particle having a charge Q moving with a velocity V. Suppose a charged particle that is moving with a velocity V through a cross section of area S. Here is S. बच्चों, one formula I know, the current formula N A E V D. In the second unit current electricity, the formula of current we had no. So here I can write the current element IDL is equal to, I की जगह रखिए, N is the number of electrons, N. एरिया को मैंने यहां पर S माना, S. चार्ज को मैंने यहां पर Q मान रखा है, Q. और वेलोसिटी हियर, दैट इज V. और लेंथ एलिमेंट D है, दिस इज. नाउ तो N S Q V D है. S is the area of cross section, L is the length of small element. Multiply these two. This is called volume. So volume is equal to here d to, suppose S dl, area of cross section into dl. IDL comes out to be, इसकी जगह रखिए बच्चों N S dl की जगह रखिए आप d to, that is d to QV here, like this. And d to ये, and d2, that is the total number of charged particles in a volume. Here is a total number of charged particle, total number of charged particle in a volume d2. So here this n जो है हमारा, that is the number of charged particles per unit volume. Number of charged particles per unit volume. Per unit volume. Dear children, you can see each and everything we are going to write here. You may write a fair notes from this. So what is the force on a charged particle? Force on a charged particle. Force on a charged particle, that is F, that is equal to 1 by N. Here first I want to say force on a charged particle, just say N is here. So dF comes out to be, put these values over here. So dF comes out to be N d2, ये वैल्यू याद रख दीजिए पहले, N d2 Q into V cross B. This is here. I can say here df by dt को इधर ले लीजिए, तो we are getting here force on a charged particle, that is 1 by n df by dt. Then what is we are getting? That is only q into v cross b. Here. So this is the force here, or I can write that is qvb sin theta. This is the result here. So the force F is always perpendicular both the velocity v and b. Is it clear? Now write down these things. ये फॉर्मूला हमने पहले भी काम में लिया हुआ है, इस प्रकार से आया है यहां पर. Now we take motion of a charged particle in a magnetic field. Motion of a charged particle. Motion of a charged particle in a magnetic field. In a magnetic field. For that I am taking here case first. See, when the charged particle is moving, when the charged particle is moving perpendicular to the field, perpendicular to the field, or I can say the angle in between B and V is 90 degree. 90 degree. Suppose here the velocity, here it is the magnetic field, the angle in between them is 90 degree. ये V ऐसे है तो magnetic field यूं है, समझ लेना अंदर की तरफ. Then the third direction, that is the direction of force. When according to that formula F बराबर QVB sin theta, the angle in between V and B is 90 degree. So here is the force, maximum force would be QVB sin 90, 91. This force is always perpendicular to the motion and also to the magnetic field according to the Fleming left hand rule. This force is always perpendicular to the motion and the magnetic field. So suppose here is a magnetic field, say like this. This cross represent a magnetic field. Cross means ऐसे लग रहा है magnetic field अंदर की तरफ. The magnetic field is going inside this one, and the charged particle is moving, say with the velocity v. Here v यूं लग रहा है मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, ये जो थर्ड जो डायरेक्शन होगा ये, दैट इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फोर्स. सिमिलरली जब यहां आओगे, अगेन यू कैन सी द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द वेलोसिटी इज दिस वन. मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अंदर की तरफ लग रहा है, तो थर्ड जो डायरेक्शन होगा दैट इज फोर्स. सिमिलरली यहां आओ, ये इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलोसिटी, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड अंदर की तरफ लग रहा है, तो फोर्स ये. व्हाट वी आर सीइंग हियर in this manner. Here is V, magnetic field is inside. जो third जो direction है, that is the direction of force. It is towards the center. So particle is moving along a circular path when this thing is going on. When V and B both are perpendicular to each other, then the direction of force is towards the center. So this force which is applying here is centripetal force. The centripetal force is provided by the force QVB. So here I can say the centripetal force, the formula for the centripetal force is mv square by r, that is QVB. V से V cancel हो जाएगा, तो R comes out to be mv upon QB. इस रेडियस में ये चार्ज पार्टिकल मूव कर रहा है, ये चार्ज पार्टिकल, ये इज द वेलोसिटी. So this charged particle is moving in this radius r is equal to mv by qb. So in case of a circular motion of a charged particle, in a steady magnetic field, so I can say what is the momentum here. I can write the momentum, I know very well, product of mass and velocity. I know what is the kinetic energy, 1 by 2 mv square. So v square comes out to be 2k by m. So here I can write v is equal to under root of 2k by m. Right here. If we write here p is equal to m into v की जगह रखिएगा under root of 2k by m. m से m cancel हो जाएगा. So we are getting here twice of mk. So this is the result here. This is the momentum here. P is equal to under root of 2 mk. So our formula for the radius, that is r बराबर mv by qb. Put this value here mv. mv की जगह हम ये भी लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पर. That is p upon qb. This is the momentum. और third one, that is under root of twice of mk by qb. These three formula of radius of this circle. So what I observe here, r is proportional to v first, other all are constant. It is also proportional to the momentum p, and it is also proportional to the square root of kinetic energy. This k is kinetic energy here. So what is the result came out here? With the increase in the speed, जैसे जैसे आपकी स्पीड बढ़ेगी और kinetic energy, the radius of the orbit increases. The radius of the orbit increases. So, just I saw that with the increase in speed or kinetic energy, the radius of the orbit increases. So, for a uniform circular motion, we know the formula V is equal to omega r. So, the angular frequency of a circular motion would be omega is equal to V by r. And that is equal to QB by m. Here it is QB by m. So, what will the time period here? The time period would be T is equal to 2 pi by omega. We know all formulas. In 11th class we have seen. So that is 2 pi by omega, that is equal to 2 pi m by qb. Put here this omega. So you will get it like this. So I can write here the frequency of rotation of the particle in a magnetic field. That is nu barabar 1 by t. So I can write here 1 by t. So qb upon 2 pi m. This is the result. So this is the frequency or time period. So what we are observing here, t is equal to 1 by nu. So I can say again 2 pi m by qb. So what is the result came out here? With this. The time period t is independent of speed of the particle. It does not depend on speed. And radius of the orbit. ना speed पर depend करता है ना radius पर depend करता है. So time period depends only and only on the magnetic field. Only on the magnetic field and the nature of the particle. कि आपका कौन सा पार्टिकल है? That is q by m. q by m is a specific charge of the particle. और यही जो है हमारे पास, this is used in cyclotron. हम पढ़ेंगे next article हमारा. It is clear? So this is our case first. Now we are taking case second. Here we are going to take case second. See, when the charged particle is moving at an angle, theta. Right now it is not equal to 0 degree or 90 degree or 180 degree. इनमें से कुछ भी नहीं है. Other than this, यानी कि particle is moving with a constant velocity. Say like this. Suppose here is the x-axis and here is the y-axis. Suppose the particle is moving other than this angle, say with a velocity v. The component of velocity along this axis is v cos theta, and the component of velocity along this axis is v sin theta. So particle moves with a constant velocity v cos theta along the magnetic field. Along the magnetic field. This is the direction of magnetic field. जब ऐसे मूव करेगा तो नो फोर्स एक्ट ऑन ए चार्ज पार्टिकल व्हेन इट इज मूविंग पैरेलल टू द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. ऐसे अगर होगा देयर विल बी नो फोर्स ऑन इट. एट द सेम टाइम इट इज आल्सो मूविंग विद द वेलोसिटी v sin theta that is perpendicular to the field, due to which it described इस कंपोनेंट की वजह से it described something this path here in this manner. So it describes a circle. So at the same time it is moving with the velocity v sin theta perpendicular to the field, due to which it will describe a circular path. The radius of the circular path would be इस कंपोनेंट की वजह से radius of the circular path would be r is equal to m into component of velocity here is v sin theta divided by qb. Because we know that time is equal to होता है distance upon velocity, so I can write here time बराबर distance in a circular path, that is 2 pi r upon velocity is v sin theta. So I can say it is also equal to 2 pi m by qb. Time period इसके बराबर भी होता है हमारा. So the resultant path will be a helix. ये बच्चों helix कहलाता है, with its axis parallel to the field. जब यहां से यहां तक या यहां से यहां तक ये जो डिस्टेंस होती है, ये दिस इज कॉल्ड पिच, p ऑफ द हेलिक्स. दिस इज द लीनियर डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड इन वन रोटेशन. लीनियर डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड इन वन रोटेशन, दैट इज इक्वल टू p is equal to time period is t and velocity along this magnetic field is v cos theta. So this is equal to 2 pi m divided by qb into cos theta here. So this is here. This is called helix. Write down. Now, केस थर्ड. अभी हमने बात की केवल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू सी मोशन ऑफ ए चार्ज पार्टिकल. मोशन ऑफ ए चार्ज पार्टिकल in a common electric and magnetic field. In a common electric and a magnetic field, both are there. Suppose the moving charge particle is related to both electric field and magnetic field. Both are perpendicular to each other. Let us see here. So the moving charge particle will experience an electric force. In an electric field, we know the formula. When the charge particle is moving in an electric field, this is the formula. And when the charge particle is moving in a magnetic field, the formula is F of m is equal to q into v cross b. दोनों फॉर्मूला हम जानते हैं. जब भी चार्ज पार्टिकल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में मूव करता है तो ये फोर्स होगा, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड में मूव करता है तो ये फोर्स होगा. सो नेट फोर्स ऑन द चार्ज पार्टिकल वुड बी, द नेट फोर्स ऑन द चार्ज पार्टिकल वुड बी, दोनों को जोड़ लीजिए, q into e plus v cross b. Here this is the net force and this is called Lorentz force, v cross b here. Now again we take a case first. Suppose v, e and b moving of a charged particle, electric field and magnetic field, all three are collinear. Suppose E is in this direction, the velocity of the charged particle is in this direction and magnetic field is in this direction. And the particle is moving parallel or anti-parallel to the magnetic field. And only electric force will act because it is moving along the magnetic field. तो केवल ये वाला force लग रहा है, electric force. So the acceleration of the particle would be A बराबर F by m. This is the formula here. That is equal to Q E divided by m. This is the acceleration. When they all are collinear, so only electric force will act. So the particle will pass through the field following a straight line path with change in its speed. एक सीधी रेखा में चलेगा वो straight line में, जब only electric force is acting over there. But when अभी तो हमने तीनों एक ही लाइन में थे, यहां पर इसकी वजह से फोर्स नहीं लग रहा था. फोर्स इज एक्टिंग ओनली ड्यू टू दिस. केस सेकेंड, व्हेन V, E and B all are perpendicular. All are perpendicular. Now let us see how it is. Suppose the charged particle moving say with a velocity V, the electric field acting over here is E, the magnetic field acting over is B. The charged particle is moving Q with a velocity V. The electric force acting over here is Fe. In this situation, the direction and magnitude of E and B are such that the resultant force, that is F of E due to electric field and F of M due to the magnetic field is 0. तभी ये पार्टिकल मूव कर पाएगा, and that is equal to, we can say, the acceleration here is 0, F by m, that is 0 in this particular case. यानी कि यहां पर जो फोर्स लग रहा है इसकी वजह से और इसकी वजह से जो फोर्स लग रहा है, दोनों अगर हमारे पास इक्वल एंड अपोजिट हो जाएंगे तो क्या होगा, पार्टिकल विल पास थ्रू द फील्ड विथ द सेम वेलोसिटी. अगर हो रहा है तो ये जो पार्टिकल यहां से क्रॉस करेगा, it will go with the same velocity. Or I can say Fe is equal to Fm. Here Fe, that is equal to Q into E, or that is equal to F of M, that is equal to Q into V into B. Q से Q cancel हो जाएगा. So easily you can find out what is the velocity here is E by B. This is the result. So when the electric field and magnetic field and motion of a charged particle are perpendicular to each other, so this is the formula for velocity. It can be used in a numerical point of view. Now, we take a very small numerical here, that is, suppose an alpha particle is moving in a magnetic field, alpha particle, it is moving in a magnetic field of 3I plus 2J Tesla with a velocity of 5 into 10 raised to power 5 I cap meter per second. This is given. Again I am repeating, if you want to write then you may write, alpha particle is moving in a magnetic field, this one, with a speed this one, then what will be the resultant magnetic force acting on the particle? What is the magnetic force over here? एक नंबर का क्वेश्चन है ये. What is given to us? B is equal to 3I plus 2J. और स्पीड दिया हुआ बच्चों, दैट इज V इज इक्वल टू 5 into 10 raised to power 5 I cap. And alpha particle, charge of alpha particle होता है twice of E. So formula for the magnetic force here is F is equal to Q V cross B. This is the formula here. Q V, that is 3, 5 into 10 raised to power 5 I cap into 3I plus 2J. Here I can write this. So I can write here, just it is a cross product. So you can write here Q into 10 raised to power 6 K cap. I cross J is K. So I can write here. Otherwise, that is I cross I 0 हो जाएगा. I cross J is K. So we just multiplied it. 5 into 2, 10. 10 का हो जाएगा power 10 raised to power 6. Here you can write charge is 2E into 10 raised to power 6 K cap. So here you can write 2 into 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 into 10 raised to power 6 K cap. बच्चों you know very well the cross product कैसे करते हैं. I cross I आपका 0 हो जाएगा. I cross J जो हमारा K है वो ये लिखा मैंने यहाँ पर. So we are getting here, just to multiply it, 3.2 into 10 raised to power minus 13. This is the result. Newton towards positive Z direction. K पे ही माइनस नहीं है, तो towards Z direction. This is the force here. एक नंबर का क्वेश्चन है केवल ये सब आपको पता होना चाहिए. हाउ कैन वी क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट. So this is towards positive Z direction. Okay, this is our today's module. Okay.